Hello everyone, it's Mo, and in this video we're going to talk about how I was able to take my agency from zero to hitting my first 40K month in under 150 days. And there's only exactly 3 simple things that I did differently that I'm going to go to tell you guys in this video so you can go and implement that and make your first 40K in literally under 3 months, to be honest. So it really comes down to exactly 3 things, like I said. And the number one thing will be you have to seem very different than everybody else. Because SMMA is not the same anymore. It's not the same like how it used to be. It's not like the old way where you can just kind of get appointments, hop on and close. Like, yes, you might be able to get appointments, but you won't be able to close them if you just seem like the same person that they was talked to. You have to really frame yourself and frame your offer really different. And that's exactly what I did. And I realized this exactly 3 months in. In the first 3 months, I made no money online. Like, I'm talking like $0 was made. Even though we're getting calls on the calendar, but we're not making any money because nobody wanted to pay us because we just seem like the same guy that I've been burnt by. Because the market is not the same anymore. There's a lot of trust issues going on to the point nobody wants to pay any money for any services. So what we did is that I decided to go and switch the whole model to just a pay on performance model where basically I still make money up front, but also I make money on the back end. So at the end of the day, like it's well, more risk-free for them. It's more risk-free for them, but also they basically give more trust because I'm putting myself saying, look, I'm only going to get paid once you make money, but I still have an upfront investment of maybe $2,000 to $3,000. So at the end of the day, I make money on the front end, and also every deal I bring them, I make money. Because how would you feel if, let's say, you're a client that's paying you, let's say, around $2K a month, right? Like, it's paying about $2K a month, but it's making 20 or 40K off. I said, 20, 40K a month off you. You'd be like, damn, like, I want to make more. Like, and you just can't really increase the guy's, like, he can't increase his retainer. And that's what I realized is that this is what is going to make me seem very different. And the moment I implemented that, it's back in January, in the month of February, I hit my first 10K month. I went from zero to hit my first ever 10K month once I implemented that. And after that, I hit my first 40K month. Like, it's literally just one switch, one very small switch by just realizing that you have to be very different in the market. You can't be the same as everybody else. Made a big switch in just everything. Like everything has changed like overnight. And I guess our number 2 topic today is going to be is to master one thing at a time. Like, I see so many people that are worrying about the wrong things. Like, you're worried about how do I fulfill for this guy when you don't even have any appointments. Like, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say is that you're worried about you not making the guy money when you don't have anyone to make money for. Like, you're only going to get better at what you do as you do it. You're worried about how to close people when you don't have any appointments on your calendar. Like, I see so many people worry about the wrong fucking thing. Like, worry about the right things one step at a time. And trust me, you will actually like master just each individual thing. Like, for example, I wasn't able to get appointments like before we didn't know how to get appointments, and then we started getting appointments. And then it came to the point, okay, well, we're getting appointments when we can't close. So then we made that switch, and then we realized, okay, now we're closing. Now that we're getting clients, it's like I'm getting on the highway. Let me go ahead and turn on just low it out, like, I'll just drive for me, but whatever. But now that we're getting appointments, now that we're getting clients, now we need to focus on, okay, how can we make as much money on the back end? And the reason why I made that switch at first is because, okay, let's say I make a 3K investment on the front end, right? And then also, I help the guy close 5 deals. Let's say that. And his first is 45 days. Let's say that, right? In his first 45 days, I'll charge him a flat fee, let's say $500 for a close. Now, at $500 per close times 5, that's exactly $2,500. So now you're telling me he paid me 3K upfront, plus in the first 45 days, he paid me $2,500. So I just made $5,500 off just one client in 45 days. When on a retainer, I would have made only $2,000. So I basically made double the amount, like more than double how much I was going to make just by doing this model. And it's easier to close people in general. Like, it's easier to close and you just make more money. So it's a complete no-brainer. Like, it's a complete no-brainer thing to do. Now, our final topic of the day, because this is going to be very important for this offer, or I guess the model, is having a good product. If your product sucks, you won't be able to actually do this model the right way. Because for you to get as many clients or make as much profit is that you want to make sure that you are obviously not spending too much money on ads, and obviously you're actually making people money. So once you start getting clients, you want to go and shift your focus to, okay, how can I get these people as many appointments as possible so they can close as many deals? But at the end of the day, that's going to be the most important thing. If you can't fulfill, you're just going to end up with a lot of chargebacks, and you don't want to have that problem. So focus on your product once you start getting clients. It's the same thing I was saying in the second point, is that focus on what the problem is right now. Like the problem that you have right now at the moment is what you want to focus on. If you don't have any appointments, first want to go ahead and focus on how you can get as many appointments. On my channel, I have this unique Irish whole strategy that I did on how I was able to book 6 to 8 appointments every single day. I'll be on my channel. I had it somewhere right here. But once you realize how to get appointments, you realize how can I close as many people? Once you realize how I can close as many people, you realize how can I make people as much money as possible so they can keep paying me again. And it was literally just that simple. I mastered all those 3 things to the point that, you're fine. Like, I don't have the big, anxiety of needing money, right? Because at the end of the day, this is why we get into this, because we want to make money. So once you realize all those things, you will have no issue. Like I'm telling you right now, our first 3 months, I didn't make a single dollar, but once I made a switch, I scaled. I made money. And I'm very grateful where I'm at. I've been in the space for about 1.5 years now, and I live in a pretty good house, and I drive, my dream car, a BMW M8. But it's not gonna be easy. Like, I'm not trying to go do this because it'll be easier to close people or something like that. Is that if you generally mastered this exact, way of doing SMMA, because it's not the same anymore. If you master it, you will make so much money. Like, even though I was making around $40K a month, we were profiting a good amount of that, because it's like a cheaper ad cost. Like, you get way cheaper leads, way cheaper appointments, means your acquisition cost is way cheap. Like, you pay way less to acquire a client. Like, the average agency owner I see right now that's running ads, that's doing the same methods as everybody else, is average acquisition is about $1,000 to maybe $1,500, or maybe even $2,000. They break even on the first month. When I'm out here, I get a client for $500 to $600 on ads, and I make, let's say, I have to close 2 deals. If he pays me $3K up front, I have to close only 2 deals in the first month. I just made $5,000 off one client. $5,000. Actually, no, $4,000. My fault. I don't know what's going on today, but especially the whole point of this video is that you have to realize that, the main point we're gonna take away from this video is that you can't do what everybody's doing. What everybody's doing is the old methods are just dead now. You can't run those methods anymore. It doesn't, you can't really go into that field anymore. You have to really, innovate. And if I knew all this information, I know for sure that I can start your agency right now and I have 40K next month, because I have all the information. And all the information is out there for free on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Go to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and let's get some more content up. I'll catch you guys.